me, and you are getting the raw and unedited video because this is too important of a message for me to take time to add in fancy pants music and edit all the fun stuff in and out because this is an important message. This is just me and you chatting, getting real, okay, and chatting about the importance of front loading your December and the importance of not taking the entire month of December off, okay? So, first of all, let's talk about why you should not take the entire month off. Last year, let me just use an example. Last year, I had several girls who had an awesome October and then an awesome November. I mean, they killed it. They had promotion after promotion and they did fantastic. And then they decided that December was going to be rough because basically we have 10 to 12 days of partying before the shipping deadline. So they decided to take that month off. And what happens is then you go into January with no bookings. And that's hard because January is a tough selling month. And if you go into January with little to no bookings, you're going to see all of a sudden you were on this steady progress, and then it's going to come to a screeching halt, and it's tough to get yourself moving again, to get it, to see that same progress again. Okay, so that's why you don't want to take December off. Now, I'm not saying don't take off Christmas. Duh, you want to enjoy your family, but don't take off the entire month because you will see your business hit a brick wall and it's going to be really tough, almost impossible for you to pick that back up and to see that momentum take off again. Okay, so why front load December? Obvious reasons. The shipping deadline is the 12th. You want to have between 6 to 8 parties those 12 days. If you're a home party girl, you might be spending a few evenings or Saturdays away from your family. It's worth it, okay? If you are a Facebook party girl, you might be posting crazy in all of these parties, and it might get a little crazy and hectic, but it's worth it. Because you have all these parties going on, which is great for buying Christmas presents, buying little splurges for yourself, and it is great. But what you're going to do is use those parties at the first 12 days of December to front load your January, okay? So from your home parties, from your Facebook parties, you want to try to get 2 to 3 bookings from each one of those parties and set them out in January. Now, how to get your bookings? Offer a booking incentive. Buy a little something. It can be something on clearance at TJ Maxx or Target, a cute scarf, maybe a blingy bracelet or a watch. Buy something that they won't be able to get with any other way, and put it up a picture in your Facebook party or show it off at the home party. And say that every single December hostess that you have that gets 3 parties booked is going to be entered to win this awesome thing. Super cute, trendy bracelet or this, ring, this statement ring that's right on trend. Those are the things you want to offer in your Facebook parties and your home parties to encourage bookings, okay? And then you're going to take those bookings and put them out in January. Now, let's see. When you're booking your January parties, again, you want to front load your month, okay? The importance of front loading in January, I know people are coming right off the holidays and they might be hesitant to party, but here's the thing. They start getting their credit card bills around the 15th of the month. And that's when they're gonna look at those credit card bills and kind of freak out a little bit. They're gonna say, whoa, we spent how much on Christmas? All right, time to tighten the belt. No more spending. Whereas if you hold your parties before, you be a little sneaky, I guess, but you hold your parties before their credit card bills come in, they're still in the spending spirit. Some of them might have gift cards or money that they got for Christmas, and they're willing to spend on themselves. Okay, and then Okay, so then that brings us to the last 2 weeks of December. We're backing up just a little bit to the last 2 weeks of December. What are you going to do during those last 2 weeks? Well, you could take off, but then it's really hard to get moving again. Even if you have January parties, it's tough to get moving again. So every day, set aside some time during those 2 weeks where you're going to work your business and send out your January host packets. Send out fun mail to your January hostesses so that it keeps them in the spirit of fun, lets them know you're thinking about them, and lets them know, just basically keeps that party fresh on their mind. You could send them out a little box of sprees with a note on it that says, I can't wait for your guilt-free shopping spree, okay? Because they're going to get to shop with their hostess rewards. Send them out some sort of fun little something that costs $1, a pack of candy that costs $1 or 69 cents, and drop it in the mail to them, and it keeps their party fresh on their mind. And then another thing to do is have fun in your VIP group. Offer giveaways, games, things that are just festive and fun to let your VIPs know they're important and to just keep Jamberry in their minds. Even though it's too late to get orders by Christmas, that's okay. It's just something fun you can do with them. Thirdly, offer your VIPs something really awesome if they host for you in January. And you can do that those last couple of weeks of December as well. Why is it so important to start January off with a full overbooked calendar? People are going to cancel. It's going to happen. And if you start out but with 16 parties booked in January, then you are going to have, let's say 6 of them cancel, you'll still have a great month. The second reason that you want to overbook January is because typically every January we get double trip points on our sales in January. It's hard to have a really good month in January because people are just coming off the holidays, but it's not impossible, you guys. I personally know someone who got like 15,000 trip points in January. They had over $7,000 in sales and was able to double that and get 15,000 trip points. They had their trip. Their goal was like cut in half because they got so many trip points in January. So that is why, and all of that goes back to front loading December and not taking December off. So you front load December now, start now, booking your holiday parties or booking your Jamberry parties in December, front load December, which then you're able to book your parties from there, front load January, you start the new year off strong. Do not, I stress to you, do not take off the month of December. Do not take off the month of January, because if you do, I can promise you, you'll be out. You'll be done. That's what happens. Don't do it. Keep working your business through the holidays. Yes, take off a few days at Christmas time. Take off and spend time with your family because they're important. But don't completely neglect your business. Take time every day, the month of December, to work it, work your parties, and go be awesome. Book you a solid January, and you guys are going to rock the rest of this year and 2016. I'm super excited about it. All right, thanks for tuning in to my raw and unedited video, and I will talk to you girls later.